Hello, chat. Oh. How are you doing today? I'm alright. I'm pretty tired today. I've had a pretty rough week, you know. But I'm doing alright. Good things coming, hopefully. We might not stay on for too late tonight. Because we might just kinda get through a little bit of RP, and then I might go and sit. Because I want to play some Stardew because I had a rough day. I did, however, at the end of my day, get a pretty nice thing happen. So I went to the store to try and get some Bluetooth earbuds. Because I've been wanting some. And I found some that were, I saw them, at first, I saw them at $19. I was like, ooh, nice. That's pretty cheap, and they look pretty good. And I then saw the same pair on a different display that had $50. And I was like, oh, that's a little bit more. Wait, but these are the same kind. And I was really confused. And I went to the cash the tech cashier.
Hey, Cordelia, how's it going?
Yeah, Jackie's looking for you. Glad to wake
Is he?
Yep.
Okay, well, I'll go to the office. Yep. I'll go there. There he is.
Probably.
So anyways, I found it, and he said he would match the price, the 19. He'd honor that price. I'm gonna go in the office if you need, if you want to talk to me. Just like give me 2 minutes. So I got what would have been $50 earbuds for $20, which I was really excited about. And they're pretty good earbuds. They do fit, which is what I was really looking for. They fit. They're pretty loud. They don't have the best audio quality. They're not like super duper high quality Bluetooth earbuds. They're probably not the best brand, but they work. And that's what's important, because I just needed some so that way I can listen to some different music. Because all the music at work is the exact same playlist over and over again. And it drives me insane. So I need some me music, or like an audiobook or something, to just pass the time a little bit. Let me pet my invisible evil cat.
Ah, yes, your invisible evil cat.
Yes.
Am I a cat?
Oh my god, hi. Are you a cat? Do you want to be a cat?
Oh, hi. All right. Well, this is gonna be very interesting of a conversation. All right. So, obviously I got made aware, I think, by Everest and Kane about, like, looking for Archibald or Archive's book, and that Sachi was, keeping an eye out for it. I know where the book is now.
Okay.
Do you?
Yeah, it's with an eldritch god.
Oh, that should be easy.
Oh, okay, alright, well,
What?
yeah, sure. Okay.
Easy? Okay.
What?
I believe you know what? I believe you.
The book. Oh, okay,
I'll believe you.
Well, the god, it's with a great old one. It's by the name of Yog. Apparently, from the information I got, he and Archive made a deal, and he got the book fair and square, and it belongs to him. Also, apparently, like, if if someone if anyone tries to take it from him by force, they're gonna have to deal with his security first,
Okay, like
or
Should
his guards first.
what
should
kind?
be easy though. Bring a conduit down, and he's in my place.
Also, he mentioned if Sachi wants to talk about getting like his son's book back for him to come himself, but
Okay, well that's
obviously
not
he
gonna
can't do
happen.
that.
So
Yeah. Yeah. And the only way that anyone's getting that book back is, if they make a deal.
well, nobody wants that. That would be terrible.
Deals are
Yeah.
outdated.
That's true. They are outdated.
Making deals with gods is not a venture.
Deals, contracts, they're outdated. They're overplayed. They've been done too many times.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. So that's basically the update I have. Also, there's an issue of he sort of resurrected a former Misty Shores member.
That's
And
disturbing.
They're yeah, that's they're sort of, I guess, Yog's sort of his master now, and it makes
Okay,
things a
so,
little bit weird, complicated.
Yeah, I mean that seems like a problem, and you might want to,
Yeah.
put him out of his misery.
Wait, who is it?
I mean, he doesn't seem to be in misery. He's sort of. It sort of seems like he's just like this. That sort of with the way the cookie crumbles.
Okay, but like,
He's just sort of shrugging it like this is my life, I guess.
you know how eldritch beings work, right? Like, they like infect the mind
Oh
and
yeah,
shit.
no, yeah,
Like,
yeah, no.
that might not
they
even
will
be
fuck you
him
over.
anymore. That might just be like a little flesh skin walker situation.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would go
Right.
under the assumption that that's not him. After all, yeah.
Mhm.
Because I doubt that thing has his soul. So, like,
I mean, apparently, from like what everyone else has been who's investigated it, it checks out. It is the former member. It actually is him, apparently. So
So you're talking about they go check out a being that warps minds and it checks out. Seems fishy to me.
just a little bit.
yeah, apparently.
Also, how
Look,
come
man,
fucking
I'm just-
everybody is coming back from death like nothing?
I don't think he like. I don't think it's like nothing. I think I don't even know what the deal of that is, what that is, but that's I guess the information I got so far.
Okay, but whenever they
Um,
talk about these deals and these big problems, it's not even that big of a
Grid.
problem.
Yeah.
Good. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah. But yeah, that's basically the information I got. He's not doing anything schemish or evil, it seems.
Yet.
When I talk with him, he's apparently just here to enjoy the show and watch the and watch the all the wars go down because
Okay.
he thinks it's sort of like a reality TV show.
Unfortunately,
Where's the
he's got himself
consequence there?
involved.
Again, where is the consequence? Where is his issue? But also, how can we fucking trust that? This is an eldritch being we're talking about. Those things
listen,
aren't
man,
like you
I'm
don't just play a fucking around with an eldritch
Look.
being.
Listen, I'm not.
You play
I'm not
around with a lot of
messenger.
shit,
Don't
but
look at
not
me.
eldritch fucking beings. But maybe that's just
Yeah,
my
no,
opinion.
That's why I said, yeah, I'm not. I don't think I'm gonna fuck with that or touch that with a 10-foot pole. I just asked the dude a couple questions, and that's basically what he told me. That's just a summary. But well, the books we know where Archibald's book is. It's with him. And he apparently wanted a deal that he made with Archibald.
What
Well,
was that deal?
I don't. If I'm correct, he teaches Archibald the ability, how to make himself like living or alive or human, and he gets the book, I guess, upon death, and Well, we know how that story went down. Archibald kind of fucked up. No offense, but he fucked up with his ritual for making himself real, and he died. And then Gregor sort of brought him back. He was aware of that part. He was actually kind of upset that Gregor sort of reached into his library and took the book. But it's now back with him after Archibald died. When
Oh, if Gregor can do it, and Gregor, well, a joke, we can most likely do it ourselves.
I wouldn't put it past us.
Most likely, maybe.
Here's a hair.
Probably like take a lot of resources. But
No,
I mean,
we just need a
if it was
thief.
done if it was done once, we could probably be done again. He's apparently like, I think he said like, keeper of the Library of the Cosmos, something like that. So sounds like he's got a giant
fancy
compendium of
schmancy.
library, so fancy schmancy library of like all the knowledge of the universe or something like that. That's
That sounds like something a book nerd
yeah.
would salivate about.
It sounds like
Yeah.
what any kind of being likes to brag about how many books they have on their shelves.
Isn't it fucking convenient
Yeah.
that I don't like reading?
He also like apparently like it seemed to him that like the book wasn't really anything like special or important.
Well, not to
His
him.
father has put
To him, it
incantations
seems
not
like
even
it seemed
eldritch beings would be able to see.
Yeah, to him it was just probably another book or another thing to add to his collection, from what it
Yep,
sounded like.
probably.
But yeah, that's the story apparently so far.
It is
It
PL's
is.
problem.
That's all I got at the moment regarding that.
Well, it sounds
In
like
terms of abilities,
somebody has some kind of
like
plan.
any.
Oh, I guess I'll talk to you
Yeah.
about a plan.
Oh. We'll see.
Mhm.
Guilty.
So what's the plan from here? Or do you need me to get any information regarding anything else or anything specific?
I mean, more information the better, but don't put yourself at risk for it.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not. Trust me, I'm not gonna do that. I know the fine line of what to fuck with and not what to fuck with.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still alive, so.
Which is an even finer line in this case because eldritch being.
It's an eldritch god.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm.
I'll talk to you a bit later about something I need to ask.
Okay.
Yeah. But I do have a little bit of an update.
Okay.
Snowball and I do. Yeah.
Yes.
So, with talking to Kane yesterday, Snowball and I decided to head over to OPD and have a little bit of a talk with them today. So
ED.
we had a Orlando Saka Police Department.
Okay, thank you. There we go. Thank you. I did receive
fine.
some information with that. I got a message.
It's fine.
Go on.
Yeah, I'll go on with what we've kind of went on today. So basically, one, they have all of the footage for the Cafe L'Aqua. That was interesting. Pretty sure we already know that though. But the main reason why we went there is to try and clear Athena's arrest warrant. So with attempting to do that, we offered them credits. They did not. They did not want to change it to a fine at all. They didn't give a shit about credits at all.
Well,
You know, Why would you? Yeah. So, second of all, with attempting to, we offered KNL resources, troops, whatever they need. They were interested in that. However, as of this point in time, because everything that has happened is a little too fresh, they are not willing to ease the arrest warrant. They even brought up the idea of exiling Athena, but what's that going to do? It's just going to make Athena stay away from Alandasaka. But something interesting, and I did 100% confirm this, Athena has an arrest warrant, not Calypso.
So if Calypso shows up, it's fine? Neat.
Absolutely. I mean, that's kind of a difficult thing to press charges on because since they're both sharing the same body,
Exactly.
they can't really press the charges because it would be unlawfully detaining one person.
Yeah. Because if they're specifically saying that like they're going to jail Athena and not Calypso, you can't really do that. They're gonna have to make a jurisdiction on
that's
that.
also the thing that they I tried to explain this to them, but they didn't listen. They have an arrest warrant after Athena to try and help Athena go back to Calypso.
Oh, so they think the cops are gonna help with that. That's a great idea. They think people who don't know her at all are the people who are going to help her.
Exactly. That's what I said to them. I said, if you attempt to arrest her and try and help her out, you're just going to make it 20 million times worse. Do not do that. But unfortunately, it is beyond OPD.
Okay.
Knowing you know about these guys.
What?
HOA.
Yeah, what about them?
They're the ones that put in the arrest warrant, and they're not willing to budge. However, the OPD are going to talk to HOA about letting Athena into her this is assuming where we know where she is, but currently we don't. But right now, to let Athena in literally on one day of her opening, so she can just come in, do what she needs to do. However,
that smells like a
will
trap.
have to be there. No. Absolutely not, because I will be there. And I will make sure that it's not a fucking trap, because if it is...
What can you do?
Why would they let her in
But I had
on one day and not arrest her?
Of the week.
Maybe I'm just not being very trusting, but I don't trust that at all.
No,
Yeah, it's
fair enough.
also-
shit, no offense.
Also, silently saying, from my knowledge, from what I've been told, Alandasaka is, well, a dictatorship without being called a dictatorship. They're a very isolated group. Even though we believe the Purple Lotus has sent supplies in to help out their people, as well as construction lilac bots to help them build up whatever was left of their city, right? They won't budge.
No.
They've already said that they don't want lilac bots there. That's why I offered KNL resources, because
It's still the same.
The same thing, but a different name.
It's exactly.
It's just a new coat of paint on it.
At least it won't scare the public.
I don't know how this fucking public would be scared of anything there. I've been there before. That shit's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I know. But, well, currently the public are scared of Lilacs and Athena.
They're scared of lilacs, even though they have giant monsters roaming. This is before the storm, by the way. I remember
I know.
last time when Father went there, he was attacked by a giant bird.
Yep. Almost every single time I've been
streets.
there, there's been something fucking crazy stupid. Which,
Yeah.
I don't mean that in a bad way. I like that place. It's chaotic as shit. But I don't know how they're scared of anything given how much chaos goes on there.
Probably wary of things, but
They have like a magical girl
I
fucking
feel
task
like-
force. Like,
I
What
feel
are they
like they
scared
just
of?
do it conveniently selective, is how they would say it.
yeah.
Well, either way. I've been trying to kind of reconnect the whole thing with Alandasaka and us, per se, because I feel as though they will be useful in the future.
there will be. We should.
Because
Any allies we can make is probably for the best. With the exception of, like, shitty people. But
The only allies we have there is Kirby. And that's all. Everyone else there is a byproduct.
yep.
yes, but they
Kirby's
do have
pretty
a
fucking
lot
good,
of-
though.
I have noticed and found out that they do have a lot of power there, in terms of resources, and they have. I don't know what the fuck they have, per se, but it scares me a little bit. But again, I just think they'll be powerful allies. They always have been. And the one thing, that apparently OPD have absolutely no reports of us asking for help. So whether or not, I don't know if that's true or not. If you guys have any recollections of us asking OPD for help at all, because apparently people have been saying that we have. So
I've only been in this position for like 3 days, 4 days, not very long.
Yeah.
Maybe a week,
no, I know.
and I've been kind of absent for a lot of this. Except for the early parts, I was there for a lot more of the early shit. Running a kingdom and this is really difficult. I just want you to know that.
No, I figured. I know. You are the best suited for the job, and I do apologize about that. But
It's okay. I don't
you're doing
need
a
sleep.
good job so far. You do.
Nah, I'm fine. I'll just take meditation naps in the middle of
That's not that.
when
is not
when no one's looking. It's okay.
great.
I can nap
Um,
sometimes. It happens.
Yeah. So I have just said for myself, I'm what they want to call Snowball and I the ambassadors of, like, the people who speak on behalf of the Lotus to Alandasaka. So, of course, I'll convene with you guys wherever we need be. But they trust me. They trust us a lot. So, if we can keep that trust, then we'll have whatever we need, really.
I would suggest talking to Kirby, seeing if he can help you at all, because he does live there.
Kirby, yeah, no, I did hear that he attempted to help out Athena at one point.
If you need help talking to Kirby, let me know. I'm not. I wouldn't say like I'm massive friends. Yeah, I wouldn't say like I'm super close friends with Kirby, but he knew my mom at least. We talk sometimes because he gives me
no,
pretty
we're
cool
wrong.
birthday gifts. We just
Cody
don't
and I are
talk
both
very
we're
much.
Keyblade wielders, so we talk a lot.
I'm lost like an owl in the forest.
I'm not gonna ask any questions. I'm not gonna ask any questions because if I ask questions, then I'm gonna be confused.
Okay,
What's
fair
your
enough. Don't worry about
questions?
it. No, about me. About what? Don't worry about it.
Oh,
If I ask questions, I'm gonna be confused, and I don't need that today.
Yeah, yeah,
Ask
yeah.
the question,
Yeah,
Cord.
don't worry
Ask the
about it.
question. It's fine.
Oh, I meant to. But yeah, there's no real anything that I should bring up. I will. There is one thing. Hang on, let me just bring up the text really quickly. I got something from Pixel that I want to bring up to you.
Yes,
Kane,
Pixel
tell you
wanted
about that
to
at all?
talk to me, or not me. They wanted to talk to Sachi yesterday, but I would be the best in place. But they didn't come back before I had to leave.
Yeah, no, they had to. I heard they had to step out, but that's fine.
But no, nothing's been
as
brought
long
up to
as
me.
you know about that, because
Nothing. I haven't had anything brought up to me. So if you need it to tell me anything, you should, because Kane has not told me anything about it. I just know that they need
Sure.
to talk to me.
Let me read out the text that I got sent by Pixel.
Read me a story, Everest.
Yeah, okay. Miss Everest, with you, boss, still on vacation, and the still growing concern in the water district, I would like it to be known that the tech support has opened some of the lobbies of our office in the Palace district to those fleeing. The janitorial costs will be increased, but this is an unappreciated humanitarian event. How could we support a city with no people? In addition to that, they are already running through my streets to get to the wastelands. As misguided as that is, I will also have my units deployed along the edge of the Palace District and within, defending against the forces in the Water District. If this situation does not start the quell, we will push forward and find a few more blocks belong to the Palace District.
Well, if they
Well,
want to help, then that's good. We need more resources. We can open up more communications with them. Because obviously, if they're going to be at the front and we're going to be on the front, we kind of need to be talking. Otherwise, there's going to be problems.
Hello?
So maybe try to keep communication open with them. If you and Kane have already started communication.
Oh, sorry, no, it wasn't. It was Runic, not Kane. I bet.
Temporarily. How do you guys keep confusing that?
So, yeah.
They're very different people.
Yeah,
But, yeah.
they're quite similar, but it's fine.
How are they similar? One's a fuckhead, and the other one's my cool friend.
What's a fuckhead?
One has personality, the other doesn't. Literally, that.
I don't get along very well with things that don't have any personality, Because then I get confused, and it's too logical and not chaotic enough. I don't match it. I don't match it super well. I have too much chaos in my brain.
Okay. Fair enough. But yeah, that's I think that's it. All I really have to report. Just going through my mind. Lila woke up yesterday, so she's okay.
That's good.
Yep. Patty still would like to talk to somebody about Clockwork Patty, as we're all aware. Banning, but right now that can't really be helped, so we have to kind of wait until
we can't really
Sachi is
change
back.
out any of the administration.
Bingo.
Yeah, I don't really have...
I've told them that.
As much as I'm de facto leader right now, I don't have administrative access.
No. And that's fine. I understand.
We can't really put her in administrative access because we don't have the procedures.
I believe Patty is still able to work here, right?
Yes. Real Patty is still able to work
that
here.
hasn't changed. Okay.
Yeah,
Yep, cool, that
they
hasn't
aren't really
changed, that's
fired,
fine.
so.
No. I mean, with the whole Athena
It's
versus
only-
Patty thing. I was just hoping to.
I would suggest care in her being here in case Calypso returns. Not Calypso, Athena returns. but I don't really anticipate that she's going to return until shit pops off.
That storm pops off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Neither do I.
And if we
does
really,
anyone
really
have
need to, we can
a-
teleport Patty out.
Did you find where she was, by the way?
I have been given information as to where she might be, but I'm not going to
Cool,
press
that's
it
fine.
because I
Yeah,
have
that's
been
fine.
told she doesn't
Is she
want to
safe?
talk. Yeah, I'm from what I've been told
That's
she
fine.
is.
That's all we need to know.
She just doesn't
as
want
long as
us
she's
to know exactly where she is. So I'm gonna leave that.
safe. That's fine.
I'm
And
gonna
we'll
respect that. I'm gonna let her have her private time because she's going through a fucking rough
As long as-
shit right now. And
Yeah,
once
yeah.
everything has cooled off, that's when I'm gonna try to talk to her and make her feel better.
As long as she is safe, we won't have to intervene.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the thing. I'd rather, you know, her safety and her everything is kind of very important. But as long
Yeah.
as she's safe, that's all I care about.
I think she needs a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Because if it were me,
She
I
just
would need a
needs
minute.
some time.
Well, to be honest, like I said, she is safe, though she did fight 3 fights back to back.
Yeah.
Probably recovering, to be honest.
If Higgs wasn't, well, branded with Sachi's mark, I would have handled him.
I almost wish that you could have anyways. But
Please don't, because we
And then
kind of
we
need we kind of need him for like
Do you?
unfucking this situation. Yeah.
Who's gonna open the portal? Can you just wait, Mitsu, please? Who's gonna open the
Hound
portal
would.
if we don't have Higgs? I didn't think Hound could. Okay. Well, there you go.
Well,
And-
we need to.
And, to be honest, why would you want help from a dying man?
damn,
I mean,
you're fucking
he's
savage.
got the ability. He's got the abilities and resources to help and deal with the infection or the contaminated zones. And
I don't know, he
again,
also-
we need to close the portal in the water district first, and then we get the resources
When
and supplies.
let
we
me
need.
phrase what I say. When I say take care of him, I mean put him away until he's needed.
Hmm.
Who are we putting in the box?
Attention shall be performed by the men in black.
Oh my
Put them in the forever
Who are we putting in the
box. The forever box.
Who are we putting in the forever box?
Sir, wait.
Higgs,
Not
No
put him in
one.
the forever box, please.
it's fine for them to know. I mean, it should be. Hershey's really trustworthy. Hershey, come here.
I trust her, but like I said, no one's going in the box.
But they could go in the box.
Not if I have
Well-
anything to say about it. They will not, won't, maybe,
What
possibly.
would you prefer
Hi.
we do if he were
I miss
to
you.
say
I was
to
going in the box.
go anywhere near us?
Miss you too.
I want to go in the box.
Treat him like getting into patron.
You go in the box. You want to go in the
I
box.
don't want you to go in the. You're not allowed in the box.
You
Like I
don't
said,
break.
Yeah.
I will not touch anything that has been more so trustworthy with Sachi.
Would
Yeah.
you stop being on my head? Look, Mitsu, I love you, but I cannot see under your skirt. It's not nice. Thank you. Hi.
Hi.
Sorry.
Okay.
I'm getting into this stuff. Sorry.
I'm so tired.
But if he
Yeah.
didn't, like I said, I will allow a
know.
visitation if that was the case.
Gotcha. Okay. I need to, I may need to step out, but yeah, that's
I was
really
pretty,
all I
actually
have
pretty
to
close
say.
to putting Athena there too.
You have an actual timeout box.
Athena in the forever box or the timeout box.
Okay, that's a bad idea.
Because like I said, she's working with someone that killed my brother.
That is true.
Okay, so
But she's
I
good
have
right
a
now.
theory
A game theory.
I need to talk to you about. Cord.
I'm working on very limited sleep, okay? Working on very limited sleep.
Okay, fine.
I don't have a lot of
Mhm,
brain
mhm.
cells. I mean, I have my brain cells, but they, slower.
Well, then my brain cells is about to go into the holy trash.
Well,
Let me just, like,
Everest, if you don't need
Can we put
anything else,
our brain
feel free to
cells-
go
Sorry,
walk
go ahead.
around, take a fucking break,
Put your foot.
have some alcohol.
I'll never
Your
get a
brain
break.
cells in
Yeah.
the forever box. Whatever the
You know
fuck.
me.
Go
if I do
sit
that, I'll
down.
probably go
Right
crazy
now,
into the
everyone in this
Bavarian
room will
plane.
not get a break until this is all over.
Okay, I'm requesting you to go sit down and breathe for like 5 minutes. Snowbill,
Go.
enact the mission. Make Everest take a 5-minute break.
Before someone comes up to me. I'll give you 10
Everett,
minutes
She
before
only
Snowbell,
said 5. Hey,
Snowbell,
she only gave you 5.
Snowbell,
Snowbell,
Snowbell.
attack.
5-minute break.
You have a mission.
If anybody tries to fuck with her,
Force her.
kill
She
him.
is a forcibly 5-minute break.
Okay, 5-minute break. We're gonna have
Okay, so I have a concern.
Also,
An actual,
Okay, yeah.
like, legit talking. Go ahead.
Apparently, I found out that someone has one of Archive's pages, but apparently Archive entrusted them with that page after or before his death. So
I don't know how you would after.
Well, I don't know. I guess it was sort of a last will and testimony sort of situation, if I recall. Is Archive sort of, had that page handed to them, so I'm guessing we leave that page with the person that it was given to.
I mean, I did not know the person, so I'm not at liberty to try and make any changes to that.
Mm-hmm.
My entire basis is they can have the page. Can we just get the entire book?
I believe that's
back
one of
so we
Sachi's
can have
sons.
the entire book for a bit, so we can lay
Yeah,
archive the rest.
I already told Cord
Yeah,
about where
the
the
book
entire
itself.
book is. It's with an eldritch god.
Yeah, yeah. We're gonna.
Yeah.
Why are we dealing with an eldritch god?
He got the book fair and square in a deal that he made with Archibald.
I don't deal with the abyss, Cord. Fuck
I
that
know.
place.
I know. We don't fuck with eldritch beings, but
apparently has an idea to deal with that, so
Yeah.
I'm just gonna let them do them. I'm gonna let them figure out that whole shtick. But I'll just keep my ears to the ground in terms of any other information that comes my way.
all right. I'll be
Whether that's
around.
the book or the undead situation or Gregor, which they already selected the teams for that. So keep you posted.
Yeah, no, and they said 8 days.
Percy,
Well,
you're
7
next.
now.
I'm not gonna push the button. Actually, Kane, you say your thing.
What's
I'm just coming in here because I like being here, and people don't.
Okay,
bother
so I
me.
have a concern.
Uh-huh.
So I was talking to Higgs, which is already kind of a concern. But whatever, he wanted to explain the whole mind thing to me, which I got a few things to tell you about. But we should have pizza or something. But anyway, it's not important. Anyway, okay, look. So I think something. Let me start over. Okay, so when I went and talked to Hound about the guy that has caused all these problems,
Mhm.
I think something similar is happening to Calypso, but not really. Not like she's turning into a universal thing, but the psychology of it, if that makes sense. From what Hound described, this universe thing person, the reason that everything's so fucked right now is because basically two halves of him have been ripped up.
Okay.
Basically, yin and yang are gone. Yin is here causing whatever, and yang is over there doing whatever and stressing out. That's the kind of basics of what I've understood about the problem. And because they're not together, everything's out of fucking whack. And everything's going crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So the point is, I think eventually we should help Calypso and Athena, kind of. Not like magically or some stupid thing, because that's
Well,
not
yeah,
gonna fucking
with
work.
actual like talking. I agree.
Yeah.
That's
Which I think
something
you
I
guys have been
wanted
doing
to
already,
do
but
anyways.
it's kind of finally popped into my mind. So I
Yeah.
just don't want her to
That's-
become another one of
We were
that.
trying
But
that.
that might be a good talking point to, hey, don't become the thing that took your father away, because that's what you're kind of doing.
Mhm.
And I don't want you to be that.
I
That was
already
just a
have
similarity
plans
I came up
to
with.
talk to her when she's back. When things are calmer.
Well, to be fair, since
Yeah.
I was one of the people that got to talk to Calypso when they popped out after Higgs fucked up.
So
Nicely to
yeah,
say,
I'll
that
say
was
about that in a minute.
mostly Holly being genuinely compassionate towards them.
Mm.
Calypso is scared, yes, but mostly of what's happening. But at the same time, they do not think they're strong enough to do anything.
Yeah. The main reason, from my understanding, that Athena is keeping Calypso out of this is to protect her. Is to make sure that
Like a big sister.
It's from my understanding, it has not been a I want to be the one in the forefront. It has been I want to keep this person safe. It's like if Umbra was like, I need to keep Umbra, or I need to keep Cord in the fucking back. And Umbra's done that for me, like, a lot.
Yeah.
Pretty much every time I
did
have an
talk to
anxiety
Higgs, though,
attack.
about a few things. But mainly this thing. He wanted to explain his reasonings and stuff. He said he was trying to do good. Of course, trying.
They're always
He
trying to do
made
good.
he admits that it was weird and that he shouldn't have acted in that way. I told him he should apologize to Calypso and Athena whenever he gets the fucking chance. Whatever that'll do. But anyway, he still does think he did right by that. He thinks when he left her mind, Calypso was more confident than she had been before after he spoke with her. So that's the thing. But yeah, that's my latest report.
Well,
I think she was more confident in Athena because she just handed control right back over.
Maybe, yeah. I don't know. But regardless, he knows it was a weird thing that he did, but he doesn't think he thinks it yielded good results. Which, whatever. Look, at this point, have we found Athena?
No.
Calypso? Both of them?
No.
My prediction
We have theories as to where she is. I know someone who knows where she is. However, as they have stated, she does not want Purple Lotus to know where she is currently, and I'm respecting that. I'm giving her space.
Okay, fine.
My prediction is after 2 back-to-back fights, one with Patty, and then from what I'm hearing, she fought someone else. No one's told me who. But after 2 back-to-back fights, she's somewhere in probably, my guess, the Eye of the Storm.
Or in the ocean, somewhere where literally no one can find her.
That's the thing. The Eye of the Storm is in the center of the ocean right now. Well, not the center, but midway between us and Orlando Soccer.
My thing is, I would love to run after her and talk to her.
I think she needs time.
I think she needs time, and I don't want to push that on her or break her trust with other people by taking information from those people and going there. So I'm going to respect her what she wants, her wishes. I'm gonna leave her alone. And after all of this is over, that's when I'm gonna make a big point of talking to her. And I'm gonna even invite both of them to talk if they want. Because, I mean, I kind of get their situation in some ways. Given, you know...
Wait, who? Oh, wait. Oh, Athena and Calypso. I thought you meant
Athena-
like Athena and Calypso.
Athena and
someone
Calypso.
else.
Both of them. I don't know if they can talk at the same
Yeah.
time, like me and Number can, but you know.
I'd rather us talk to Athena and Calypso first, considering Orlando Sokka still has an arrest warrant out for her.
Yeah. But yeah,
Threw a
that's
brick wall at them last night, so that was fun.
You threw a brick wall at them? Why?
I hit them with a. They tried to raid the cafe.
Like an
L'Aqua,
actual
so I
brick
hit 'em
wall?
with- No, not an actual brick wall. Like,
Oh, okay. That's what I thought you meant.
I threw the
like
book
what?
at them. They try to hit me
Oh,
with, "We're the nice
lost shit.
guys. We're good cops. We're trying to help you. Just help us help you." So I threw their book right back at their face.
they apparently want to arrest her to help her. Like not to jail her, but to help
See,
her. Which I
Orlando
don't trust.
Sokka doesn't help people. The last time they from what I was told by Ludric, the last time they tried to help someone, they said they were too much of a problem and shot him out of a cannon into the ocean.
That seems like
I mean,
a
if
problem.
they shoot her into a cannon into the ocean, that's...
Something tells me that Orlando Sokka's opinion of helping is magically splitting them both apart so they could punish one and let the other one live half a life.
Yeah, no,
Mm,
generally
you can't do
speaking,
that.
separating beings that are two things doesn't go very well. Like, for example, when somebody wanted to do that to me, I would die. I will die if me and Umber are separated. It will happen.
Yeah, that's why I just know. They can suck it up, they can send us a fine, or they can kick Cafe L'Aqua out of the city and we'll just move it somewhere else.
Just move it
somewhere else.
I... yeah.
Yes.
So, hi, Rel.
What?
You here? Rel.
Oh,
Is Aurelia here?
she might have left.
Rally.
She hasn't talked in a while.
Hello.
She's probably messing with other staff members.
Maybe. Oh. Something that Higgs told me is that apparently Rel was there during the whole thing.
Yeah.
Apparently she was the one who told him to do the thing.
Well, it sounds like
Or rather,
there are conflicting discussions. She does not agree with that. She actually seems quite upset about it and stated that she wanted
what
to
did
stop
she say
him.
happened? What did she do to stop him? Actually, you know what? I'll ask her.
You should
I
talk to
need the
her.
full story
I
from her
My
because I
talk
got the
with
full story
Athena-
from him.
From my talk with Athena, after that happened, the conduit on top of the building was turned off. So anyone who
And
walked
who
in
could
had
do
full
that?
ability.
from my understanding, Relica wasn't able to stop him because of the mark. He has the same mark as Sachi. Like how that mark showed up on Fable. That mark
you
showed up
just
on
said-
Eggs.
So far,
Well,
the
it
only
doesn't
person
matter.
that has control of the conduits seem to be Calypso being able to turn the one active one on and off, and Miss Lynn controlling the other 9 that are now permanently deactivated.
But Rel is it, right?
No, Rel is the relic. The conduits actually hurt them.
Oh.
That doesn't... Don't the conduits
why
do the
we're
same
no-
thing as the relic?
They're extensions of it, but Miss Lynn discovered that the conduits were actually killing
They split.
relic.
They split her. They split her power. I mean, that makes sense.
A couple replacements for the front door. That'd be nice.
So when they turn it on, it hurts her. It hurts Rel.
I'm guessing when they
Or
drop them, because currently the other
Okay.
9 are on, not disabled. They're currently hidden and being kept away from us, so we do not attempt to use them.
Okay, so let me get this straight because I'm a dumb brain. So hello? Whoa! You
Sorry, don't
know,
mind me. I
things are
completely
not
forgot
liking
to
me
talk to you.
today.
Thank you.
Hi.
Bye. Hello.
I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I feel like I'm gonna need to do things. Anyway, so Rel is that. And the conduits are part of her, or were originally part of her? Or am I
They're
wrong?
derived from her.
So they're
Sachi
basically a
created them
piece.
to extend their influence.
Oh my
So it's
god!
like- What?
It's sin!
So it's like So wait. Okay. So it's like an extension cord.
Essentially, yes.
Don't talk
an
about me like
extension
that.
cord.
Okay, so okay, so this extension cord is taking power from the original thing, which is hurting her and making it weaker, right? The original thing.
Yes.
Is that what the theory is?
That's what Miss
But-
Lynn told me.
Okay, so when they turn these things on, well, has the extension cord always been on at the cafe?
Yes.
So why was it
But,
off on that day in particular?
After we found out that it's hurting the relic, Athena didn't want to hurt their sibling, so while the building is not in use, it's turned off. It's only turned on when
Hi.
the building is in use.
Hi.
Just patrolling around.
Okay, so it's only oh fuck, I gotta go okay. I don't know if I'll be able to stay on actually. Okay, that kind of makes sense. Then why was Higgs there after hours anyway?
From what Roderick told me that he explained to him, he was going to go report something to Athena.
Sure, but he had to have the door to get in. He can't just walk in the place without anything, right? He has to have staff or
And a
someone let him
lilac
in.
let them in.
Why did a lilac let him in?
Don't know. It should have followed the building is closed programming.
So that's a problem
But
with
it
a
didn't.
lilac, and that's suspect. Because
Lilac
Higgs
allowed
should never
them
have
in.
been there in the first place. Can you check why the lilac let him in the first place?
I can. I have to check that.
My
specific lilac. I
first
think
suspicion is that
lightning-
it's something tied to the rune.
It might also be the thunderstorm because it was having
too.
issues with its pathing.
That too.
It
I don't know,
tried
but
to.
just can
It
you
said it was attempting to turn
try to
right, but it
find
could
out?
only turn left. Yes, I can pull that unit.
Because it seems
specific
very
for
because it
maintenance.
seems very suspicious to me that the one time someone wants to come and talk to her after hours in a time where the magic is all okay to happen, and that's the one day that the lotus spots are fucking up. It seems really suspect and really convenient, and I don't like convenience.
I'll pull that lilac out for maintenance, and I'll have another one take its place. My guesses are, it's either someone tampered with it, or the lightning storm, in conjunction with the amount of rain that it was facing, has had some detrimental effects to it.
Then we need to figure it out, because if it is something like someone tampering with it, we need to know. Because
Yeah, 'cause
maybe
this-
they know what was happening that night, and maybe
This
they
is the
know
first
more
time
about
one of
what's
my
happening.
Gen 3s have actually shown this, which
Yeah.
is new. I'm used to the Gen 1s and Gen 2 problems. I'm not used to the Gen 3 problems yet.
There's always problems.
Something to look into.
Anyways,
And that's
hi,
so
Sin.
I just want it done. I just want it. I don't want that to be a problem ever again. I don't want anyone to be able to just walk their ass in here.
How are you?
I'm tired and I'm itchy. Also, my hand is gone.
Your hand's there.
It's
pointy now.
Turn my hand off. There we go.
No, but it's nub. I'm touching your nub.
It's my nub. That's my Dragon Bone Club.
There's like an I and an R. Oh, the rest of you are join the club.
Yeah. I need to become a nugget
Anyway.
like Kane.
I need to go fix
Don't.
my problem
It
because
involves a
clearly
lot
I'm
of
having
pain.
issues.
Yeah.
So,
Bye bye.
take a break sometime. And
Do you wanna
I
get
need to
pizza?
deal with someone to.
You can steal me from the kingdom, but not actually. Like, you know, you can pretend to.
No,
I mean, you can try to full
We're
steal
gonna
me.
perform a political
I
kidnapping to the
need to
pizza
go deal
restaurant.
with. I mean, I'm just gonna walk in when you're sitting on the throne one day and be like, "I'm taking her by," boom, and be gone.
Yeah.
And then they can go fuck themselves, and they can trace us and wherever. And then when they trace us, we'll just be at a fucking Denny's.
That fucking Denny's. I love Denny's. I need to have them build a Denny's there.
Hot.
They can't.
I
I can't have them build a
Go
Denny's.
let Adrian and Nikki know they need to swap out because they're probably still at the fucking door. Right.
Do you
Waffle.
need me to deliver like food trucks so you can have a mobile Denny's?
No, they don't have any normal technology. It's all old shit. And they're anti-magic. There's anti-magic fucking everywhere. It sucks. I hate it. It's boring. So boring.
Try to introduce them to technology.
I showed one of them a phone and I think they shit themselves.
What the fuck did they just?
Fuck.
I can't. Fuck you.
I can't remember
stole
what.
my
I
credit
know one of
card.
them's name is Bella.
It's fine.
The other one
It's
is-
fine. So that's not Molly.
Hopefully
Okay.
Athena doesn't show up
Molly's
because
pink.
they are very territorial about their tank.
Yeah, Molly's very. They're very territorial about that. How did they get in there?
Good question.
The feeding hatch on the side.
Ah, makes sense.
We used to have a way to feed Athena when she was just a shark. Or not Athena, Calypso.
If you see that kid, they owe me my credit card. I didn't realize until today that we actually got paid. That thing has like 100,000 credits on it.
How did you not know you got paid?
I get paid by the academy. I didn't come here to get paid.
Then
Yeah,
should
you
put
get-
that down on your
Get paid.
contract.
By the way, about the hazard pay.
Yes.
We're doing that, right? I want to do it. I want to make. I want to boost
Yeah,
morale.
That's your call. I'm just
Yeah!
That's your call.
I want to boost morale. The best way to do that is a pay raise.
Open bar? I don't know. Alcohol's a good way to make people like you,
Alcohol, food,
right?
money,
Get out of the tank.
Alcohol, food.
occasionally drugs.
You know.
I found out that there's dragon weed, which is like catnip for dragons,
Get out of the
and it's
tank.
fucking great. And Umbra doesn't mind me using it. It's great. I'm
Get it, Ron.
drug dealers.
Okay, so you don't have an actual source.
No. I found one lady that had it, and I traced back from there, and I found like a specific dealer. I'm trying to grow my own though, 'cause I think that's a better idea.
Well, if you want
I-
specifics, I would love to. I only have intel on Dragon's Bane and things like that, not the other way around.
Well, if you want
Well, I used to
dragon
actually
weed,
grow drugs.
then you can
I
have
get
it.
this attention from ZPD.
Not here in my place.
No, that's fair.
And it's not like it's like catnip for dragons. It's like weed for everybody else. It's not like I'm growing fucking meth.
I don't fucking know. There's
Growing?
a million different drugs that exist.
By the way,
I don't
Bella
know
got
what the
away.
difference between that. Wait, what?
Or Snowbell.
They climbed out of the feeding hatch and left.
I didn't see them.
What? You asked me a question and like running by and didn't.
It's not-
Why?
No.
Why? No.
I need multiple weapons. That kid is
I didn't see
unwieldy.
so well.
Ow!
I saw Bella run away, but I didn't see Snowball.
Ow. Fuck.
So, I decided to come here to ask for information about what the fuck is going on, with anything in particular that you feel like divulging. Either one of you, doesn't matter.
So brief synopsis. Sachi is on vacation.
Right. I knew a little bit about that.
Mm-hmm. There's a bunch of purple guys who are fucking everything up with scary zombies and giant things. Ether. And there's, the zombie guys, the Plague Lord. They were working together for a little bit. Now, Gregor's gonna not do that anymore. He wants to work with us briefly, and then we're gonna kill him after. Athena was in charge during Sachi's missingness, along with Runic. However, Athena, after somebody invaded her mind without consent, while she was sleeping, and after a fight, has run away, and she's currently missing, and we're giving her space. So, currently, I am de facto leader. And also, there's a giant storm coming. It's actually already here, and we're waiting for it to pop off and explode everything. So don't go to the waterfront district.
Sometime between now and the next 7 to 8 days.
I typically don't.
Yeah, it's kind of ugly there.
I let other people do that for me. But anyway, fun.
Yeah,
I'm not
that's
surprised that she managed to
the
have a
brief
mental
synopsis.
breakdown and then fuck off, considering
Well, it is her dad,
what she was doing.
and, she's kind of young still. I freaked the fuck out with all my shit. So, I empathize. Makes sense.
I get that.
You were there for some of my breakdowns. I had a few.
Yes, I was, and I bought you some of the things that helped cope with those breakdowns, which is
Yes.
probably a little bit why you're like how you are. But besides the point,
A recovered alcoholic.
Athena seemed absolutely inconsolable, or just so bullheaded that nothing ever seemed to get through to her from what little I saw and heard.
She had a
They
plan.
weren't ready for
To be fair, it was probably gonna work. And also was very obviously grieving and having a lot of fucking trouble. But I think she was doing the same thing that I do, which is bury and repress it so far down, so that you don't have to worry about it anymore, while you are working very tirelessly to fix the problem.
And to be fair, there were people that were getting through to her. It's
Yeah,
just
we're
she
working on
puts
that.
up a facade to make herself seem stronger. Or
We
tougher
were,
than-
yeah, no, we had made massive progress before everybody fucked it up.
I could tell that.
Yeah.
She was going against her nature. She was being better. She was being nicer.
She was
Actually
listening to my
collaborating.
recommendations, and
So,
the day Higgs kind of fucky-wuckied with her mind, I was actually going to come in here and talk to them about moving the storm themselves. With
her motorcycle's fine.
benefits, given
She's
the
still been
pros
using
and
it.
cons of it, to move it to out to the ocean. Do it the peaceful way. But no,
People fucked that up.
the peaceful way was taken from us, and people fucked that up.
Basically, the synopsis is we were trying to fix the problem and other people kept fucking it up.
It just sounds like there's too many mitts in the cooking pot, or whatever the fuck the weird phrase is.
Yeah, pretty much.
Too many
You're not wrong.
people try and get their hands into things that shouldn't be. Like, I
Red
don't even
Cane?
know who the fuck Higgs is. By the sound of it,
He
it
was,
caused quite a
Which
lot.
is Candy Cane.
Should remember him. He was the Blue Star Child, or Nova Kid, back in the old
Oi.
establishment. Yes, it's the one with the cowboy.
Did you
hat.
give him back his credit card yet?
Yeah,
Okay, good.
Oh, you should have bought something first.
I did. I bought a soda.
Proud of you.
Nice.
Good job.
Go commit tax fraud.
Yes.
I was told that since Sachi owns this place in the district, that means I can do whatever crimes I want.
Just be careful, kid.
Nice.
Don't do anything
crimes,
too
fight a
dangerous.
bear.
You can go fight a sewer bear if you want.
I'm gonna go fight a sewer bear.
Okay, have
There
fun.
we go. Don't get caught.
Should we give her a weapon?
I'm sure Sachi's given them plenty.
That's fair. Anyways.
I mean, we don't know. This could just be the top of his sword collection.
True.
Knowing that he has a large treasure trove, God knows fucking what, somewhere in a vault of things you can barely wrap your head around. I'm feeling that that's accurate.
Yeah.
Anyways. Yeah. Do you think I'm gonna be further needed for tonight, Kane? I might go sleep.
No, I think things are relatively calm today. Yesterday was a nice day. Today seems, because people are finally communicating with us, it seems like things are moving in the proper direction that they should have been.
Nice.
You know,
Nice.
before I was called back. But at least we're going in the right direction.
Yeah.
If anything happens or we need you, you know I'll contact you.
Yes.
Or Runic will.
Because I know I can
He's somewhere
technically
in here.
stay here for like another hour, but I kind of want to go sleep.
If you need the sleep, go ahead and get the sleep. Because
Bruh, I'm working on like 4 hours.
both
Between
me and you have
here
been
and the
working
kingdom,
overtime trying to get this.
I've been working tirelessly here, and then doing the bare minimum at the kingdom. Oh, I haven't told you. I'm technically a princess and going to be a queen as soon as I'm coronated. Yeah.
Okay.
My mom was a queen, and she died.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I've been to the estate before, so.
Yeah.
Makes sense, I guess.
I hate it. It's terrible.
You can always trash the place after it's yours.
Yeah. But that might reaffirm their racist feelings.
Denny's.
I am gonna make them make a Denny's. It won't be like as technologically advanced as a regular Denny's, so it's gonna be like a medieval Denny's.
Look, if you need any help bringing them to the modern century quicker, feel free to give me a call.
I don't
willing
think
to give you anything you need.
I'm gonna do what I can. I don't wanna push them too much because again, they're kind of like paranoid and racist. They don't like me very much, actually.
They'll start liking you when we introduce them to Denny's Grand Slamwich.
I know. I think they're gonna really like it. I think they're gonna really like it.
Okay, Cord?
Also, if you want, I will give you one hug because it's been a million years. I'm not very huggy, and you're not very
I don't
huggy.
particularly like hugs either, so yeah.
But
a little painful,
it's
but
there.
Just pat.
Yeah. Tell Kane I said I.
Sleep. I will. If you need me for anything, I am around.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can handle it.
I'm around. I'm here. I exist.
No, you're not.
I'm gonna go ride my bike and go to bed. It's bike time. It's fucking bike. It's fucking bike time. Bike time. Bike time. It's bike
Here.
time. It's bike time. It's bike
Take your jacket back.
Okay.
Hi,
I'm happy they listened. Hey, finally put a good face on the Lotus.
For now. For now.
Yes. Well,
Do you know if JC showed up today at all? I have to kick him out if he showed up. Do you know if JC showed up? I have to kick him out if he's here.
I have not seen JC and what's happened with JC?
Oh, he had a petition signed to kick him out.
JC made a petition to kick JC out.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And he got enough signatures.
That makes sense, yes. Also makes sense.
Yeah.
Too bad I wasn't around to sign on it, but... No, I have not seen them. But if I do, I will tell them. Post haste.
Alright. Well, let me know if you need anything. I'm gonna go ride my bike and go to sleep, because I've gotten like 4 hours of sleep in the past like 2 days.
Most literally, Blight said he wants to talk with me, but
Runic.
I haven't like heard anything
Runic,
as
what the
of
fuck?
as of yet.
Why did I call you Runic? There's too many R's.
What?
Hi, I'm popping out. I'll see you later. Let me know if you need anything.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'm sorry for calling you the wrong name. I'm again 4 hours of sleep, 2 days.
Cord.
What?
User Cord. I need you in the office.
God damn it. Okay.
He came down there with me.
Go.
Michael came down into the sewers with me. Don't.
What did he do?
It's not his fault.
What did he do?
He just came down in the sewers with me. Nothing. He followed me into the sewers because I told him I was gonna fight a sewer bear.
Okay.
He just came with me.
I'll figure this out.
Hold on.
Do we have to go all the way to the office, or can we just talk about it here?
We can bring him right here.
Okay. What happened? What's the matter?
He has been fired, and we found him within the sewers.
Okay. Are you going to go back in the sewers?
Nope.
Are you going to cause any more problems?
Nope.
Is that sufficient?
Sufficient enough.
Okay. There's your warning. Get out of here.
He
Thank
was
you.
helping Sachi's daughter.
Yeah. That's.
Fine. I got in trouble. It's been dealt with.
It's dealt with.
Okay.
I am what the fuck I don't even fucking know words right now. Okay, goodbye. Unless you need me. Do you need me? Do you need me for anything? I have 4 hours of sleep, 2 days. I've been working very hard.
Get some rest. Oh
I'm going. I'm going.
At the exact same time, so it's probably gonna be split up amongst the week. Groups of people.
Maybe go with staff members if you're gonna go down. Okay.
Groups of people doing two different things. So.
Oh no, that's not her fault. I followed her. That was the issue. I followed her.
Well, yeah.
She said she was gonna go fight a sewer bear.
I trust you to fight a sewer bear, but bring a staff member with you
Important stuff going on.
so they can help you fight a sewer bear.
Because I may not be on the list.
Oh, what's going on?
But Michael's strong. He can fight.
He's not a staff member though.
She put me on
Nah, I'm not supposed to be down there.
He'll get in trouble.
No. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Lifting requires heavy. What was it? Heavy
You were gonna go down
players.
there by yourself, but I followed you.
I'm gonna
That's
be
on me.
lifting.
You're all good.
In the
Said Milo?
So why is Michael been arrested by a lilac?
He went down he followed the kid into the sewers. And non-staff members aren't supposed to be in there. I don't know. I don't know.
He shouldn't.
I fixed it. He said he's not gonna do it again. If he does it again, he's been warned. I'm yeah.
Yo, we'll have pizza later. Go.
Just come steal me and like I'll give you the location. You might not be able to use magic though. Okay. Yeah.
Words. I have out of character gotten plenty of sleep, but Cord has gotten very little sleep. Cord busy Cord. Go to bed right now. Kitty, go to fucking bed. Go to bed. You should trust me. I've been really good about going to bed on time. I've been really, really good about it. Anyways, let's raid silent. Let's get silent. Thank you for coming. Thank you for staying. I'll see you guys. That's not an end screen. Thank you for coming. Thank you for seeing. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Maybe. We'll see. I might take a break. We'll see. And I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Goodbye, Gobos.